Let's talk about intimacy. And what I mean by intimacy is vulnerability shared. So when I am being vulnerable, especially with how I feel inside of me, and I share that with you, and you do the same with me, you feel vulnerable and honest with how you feel inside of you, and you share that with me, well, now we have a connection of intimacy. So, that makes sense on paper. Yeah, just be vulnerable with yourself and another. Okay, well, that, first of all, is not always the case. You can't just be intimate with everybody, or at least with certain boundaries, because when you're sharing yourself and the other person isn't okay to share with, they're not emotionally safe and healthy, then it's not going to be intimate. It's going to be more like codependent or some kind of misinterpretation or manipulation. So this vulnerability and sharing it is the key to intimacy, which is the key to all of our connections, deep connections with each other, with ourselves and each other. So how do we do it? How do I become vulnerable and share that vulnerability? Well, here's the acronym. We reach out. So I want to go over that real quick, the sense of reaching out. Usually if somebody calls me for the first time or sets up something online or DMs me on Instagram or whatever the case may be, I will say just intuitively, thank you for reaching out. And what that feels like is thank you for reaching out. They're reaching out either to connect with me, or they're reaching out for me to connect with them. But this sense of reaching out is really already being vulnerable. Just the element of reaching out to another is this, kind of beginnings of vulnerability. And so I'm always grateful for that. So, reach. When we reach out, what does that mean? Well, it's in the letters, R-E-A-C-H. We respect, we empower, we allow, we care, and we honor. Words very simple, and yet all of them very potent. So when I'm being vulnerable with myself and I'm sharing it with you, I am having respect for myself and you. I am empowering myself and you, because it's coming from a really honest, authentic place. And true power is authenticity and honesty. I allow me to be where I'm at and you to be where you're at. It's kind of like the next phase of acceptance. I allow this. I care. I care deeply about myself, and I care deeply about you to be able to share this. And I honor. I honor myself and I honor you, which kind of like the bookends of respect and honor are really important. And by the way, those words can get kind of misconstrued. Not if you do this. I respect and honor me. I respect and honor you. If I don't respect and honor me and I try to do it with you, it's a manipulation. So I love that, the word works perfectly. We start with respect, we empower, we allow, we care, and then we honor ourselves and the other. And by doing this, it just sets the stage for a safe interplay of vulnerability. And again, whatever the subject is, when we're being vulnerable with each other with it, that is intimacy. And that is really important for us to be able to feel that and engage that with another. It's that sense of oneness and belonging and connection. And really in all of our relationships. And obviously the more close ones, the more critical, like our marriages, our significant other, our partnerships, things like that. Obviously also familial with our children, our parents, or, whatever the case may be. But, intimacy is not just with that one person, although that one person, our partner, can be really critical, obviously, to have that sense of intimacy with and that connection of respect, empowerment, and to allow, care, and honor each other, self and each other. So next time you think of what I want to do or need to do with this person to create a sense of connection, intimacy, I'm going to reach out. I'm going to reach in to reach out.